Hi, my name is Om. I'm 19-year-old, a college student, med student. And no, this isn't a video about anatomy or some sort of diseases. I'm here in my hostel library at 5 a.m. actually. Not to study, but to talk about something that's been on my mind a lot lately. Existentialism. I know, a kind of heavy word for a random video in a library, right? But hear me out. Actually, I'm someone who spends a lot of time thinking, not just about textbooks and exam, but about life, meaning, purpose, the big stuff. And somewhere along the way, I stumbled upon this thing called existentialism. At first, it just sounded like a fancy philosophical term, but the more I read about it, the more I felt like it gets me, or at least the question I have been asking silently. Existentialism is basically a way of thinking that says life doesn't come with a built-in meaning. There's no instruction manual, no pre-written script. We have to give it a meaning, and as scary as it sounds, it's also kind of freeing, isn't it? Let me break it down a bit. Existentialist thinkers like Jean-Paul Sartre, Simon de Beauvoir, and Albert Camus believe that humans are basically thrown into existence. We are here. No explanation, no clear reason, just here. And it's up to each of us to figure out what that means. Sartre famously said, existence precedes essence, which means we exist first and then we create our own purpose through our actions. We are not born with a fixed identity. Actually, we built it. As a med student, I spent most of my day memorizing facts about the human body. But late at night or in quiet corners like this one, I start wondering what's all this for? Why do I want to be a doctor? Is it just because it's a good career, or is there something more personal behind it? And existentialism doesn't give me the answer, but it helps me ask better questions. It reminds me that I'm not just a machine prepping for exams. I'm a human being trying to create meaning of this chaotic life, out of this chaotic life. I don't have everything figured out. I'm 19, still stumbling through life, still getting lost in thoughts in random places like this library. But existentialism gives me a language for the confusion, and maybe that's a good place to start. So if you have ever felt like life's a bit absurd, like you are trying to find direction in the dark, welcome to the club. And maybe, just maybe, existentialism is something you would want to explore too. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you believe we create our own happiness, or is there something already out there we are meant to find? Thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Probably after another existential crisis. Bye.